talking to parents who'll be telling us firsthand what it's like raising multiples.
Nilikuja kugundua kwamba I'm carrying twins wakati nishaanza labor.
Huyu mtoto analia, she is breastfeeding, nashika huyu mwingine.
We couldn't sleep.
The quadruplets, they have different personalities.
Waking up in the morning, preparing them, it's always a challenge.
Wana compete for my attention.
Hello, I am Tamima and welcome to the Round Table. Multiples, we are all fascinated by them. Twins, triplets, quadruplets, name them. Now, today on the Round Table, I'm going to be talking to parents who'll be telling us firsthand what it's like raising multiples and later on also catching up with individuals who are multiples themselves. Welcome to the show. Now, my first guests are Ruth and Jerry and Francis Kariuki, a married couple. They have a set of twins. Karibuni kwenye Round Table.
Asante sana.
So mama na baba twins.
Yes.
So how old are you twins?
They are 5.
5 years. A boy and a girl.
Yeah.
So you have one of each.
Yeah.
And how many children do you have in total, Francis?
They are the firstborn.
They're the firstborns, the twins. Alafu kuna mwingine anawafuata? Ni yao tu.
Yeah.
So yani mkapata twins mkaona full stop kwanza. Are there plans to have more kids?
They are plans.
They are plans.
So tell me about the moment you realized you're having twins. Maybe Ruth, because I'm sure for you that must have been a lot.
I never went for a scan. But
Throughout your entire pregnancy?
yeah, I never went for a scan, but he used to tell me, you know, you are carrying twins.
So how did he know you're carrying twins?
I don't know, maybe his faith is iko juu.
So Francis alitaka twins.
Yeah.
And do you have a history of twins in your family, Francis?
Mine is not basically all about family genetically inherited genes. I had a lot of faith that whatever is inside there, it must be a set of twins. Even the shopping and doing the shopping we could do for the twins. Ile like hatuko tunajua ni a boy or a girl, but basically tulikuwa tunafanya for the twins, unisex clothes. Tulikuwa tunafanya twins.
So because
I had high hope.
she had not gone for any scans?
She didn't.
So you didn't know the gender of the child?
I didn't.
Lakini wewe ulikuwa unajua ni twins?
I knew it was set of twins and I had to prepare her psychologically.
You prepared her psychologically. Na
Yeah.
mama hapo anafikiria mkifanya shopping because mtoto anaweza kuwa kijana ama msichana, so you are buying clothes for both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers was only to give me the color of the clothes, but mine was to psychologically prepare her that it is set of twins.
So I'm curious, Ruth, were you carrying heavy? Ulikuwa ni wale wakisema nyewe hiyo ako ball imepanda.
I wasn't actually. Ilipanda on 8th month actually. From 7.5 months hapo ndio sasa ili shoot.
So by the time now you were getting on your 9th month, how heavy were you?
It was very heavy.
And you still didn't think there was twins,
I was
despite the
actually-
fact that he was convinced.
I gave birth at 92.
Wow, kilograms. How many kgs did you gain during your pregnancy?
Almost 30.
Almost 30.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of kgs. And so finally, D-Day comes. She's in labor.
Yeah.
And you rush to hospital. So how was delivery day?
It was in the midst of the night and basically up and down lashing for a vehicle.
But we were prepared. The bag was ready.
Everything was ready. So the moment she told
it's
me,
only
it's
the-
like,
The traveling.
yeah. After we went to the hospital, I had to wait outside. So I was anxious. I was a little bit anxious waiting there out. I could not even sit down. Ile like unatembea, unarudi, unaketi. Daktari tu akitoka, unainama vizuri sana, unaona hana shughuli na wewe. Till that moment niliambiwa it's a set of twin. I melt down. Ile like, my goodness, my prayer answered.
So how has it been raising multiples for the two of you?
It has been a journey actually, but a good journey actually. It's a good one, a fun one. Many challenges, but as we zipita mambo mazuri.
And you lucky because you have one of each. You have a boy and you have a girl. So hata mkifunga pale kikomo
Iko sawa.
iko tu sawa. And you mentioned you have challenges. So what are some of these challenges?
Okay, I remember kama wakati sasa I breastfed for 6 months exclusive.
Both babies.
Ni ile tu nilikuwa nimeamua my firstborn I have to do what they say.
Your exclusive breastfeeding.
And I did for 6 months. But sasa ilikuwa challenge, ilikuwa huyu unamalizana naye akimaliza kunyonya, kama alikuwa amelala unapata huyu mwingine ameamka. I couldn't sleep. We couldn't sleep kwa sababu sasa ameamka kabla sijamaliza kunyonyesha huyu, inambidi achukue huyu mwingine. Anakaa naye at times actually angeniambia now just don't, just now rest.
Pumzika. And I think, Francis, I love the fact that you're here on the round table because hii ni ile sasa kuchallenge wanaume because usually watoto wakizaliwa ni mama ndo anaachiwa. And in the case of your wife, she had to. So it's really encouraging. Ile unatuambia he was saying, we lala, pumzika, I'll take over.
So it was, it has all along been a journey. Now that after delivering, some challenges in between, financial challenges, and yet I was still working. So I was given like 2 week off, but hazikuwa enough. So basically ile time like huyu mtoto analia, she is breastfeeding, nashika huyu mwingine, huyu naye napatiwa, nampatia huyu mwingine. So it's like unaona sasa hapa amesubuka kabisa, namwambia okay, leave me with the kid, just take a nap. Ile like you put yourself in the shoes and know that the kids are ours. I definitely had to. Lazima ningechukua hiyo mkondo na kumsaidia. Even before then, I could, the moment she was expectant, some few days due, I could rather take her for a walk, a 4-kilometer walk, every evening. Kila watu walikuwa natuona na mshika mkono tu na mtembeza 4 kilometer. At least ile like, I had to make her walk. Exercise.
When you ulikuwa invested.
Exactly.
From the time alikuwa anabeba mimba to the time sasa akazaa.
Exactly.
You're very present.
Yeah, very present. Even the shopping, ile like I told you, we later on how we do the unisex shopping. Everything was in order. Were it not that the moment sasa walikuja ile like kesho ninaenda kazi, watoto wamelia the whole night, ni ile like unamwangalia tu hivi unaona wacha nikushikie huyu. River on what it came a time whereby tukienda kanisani mpaka tubebe watoto basically because sometimes tulikuwa tunaajiri wasichana wa kazi, wakisikia ni twins wanasema mimi nitashughulika na mmoja, mtafute msichana mwingine ashughulike na mwingine.
So those are some of the challenges.
That is one of the challenges. Mwingine anakuja na kama mwezi mmoja venye wanaria anaenda. So nikasema hii mzigo ni wangu. What I did, I bought a baby carrier. Ile like unajua sasa siwezi beba mkogo na huku nyuma sasa. So na ilikuwa challenge moja. I recall a time wherever I was residing, the society was taking it in a very negative way. Ile like how come a man can carry a child with a baby carrier? So I can show you some of the photos ile like
mbele na nyuma.
No. She will carry one and I'll carry, now that the boy ndiye alikuwa na kilo mingi, sasa huyo ndiye nilikuwa na shughulika naye zaidi. So I'm carrying the baby carrier na sasa we are just walking. By that time I wasn't driving, sasa nile tunatembea kanisani. Unapata kuna mzee mmoja tu alinishautia from a distance, just look, hebu angalia huyo mzee venye amekariwa na msichana. Sasa I was like, I composed and I told my wife, juu alisikia, nikamwambia watoto ni wetu. It is not what about the society is going to tell me, because to me I was thinking maybe not unless I find another baby carrier which I'll be
like
pulling,
a stroller,
like a stroller. But it wasn't logic. So mtoto ni wangu, so nikasema wacha tu nibebe mtoto. Okay, it was straining.
And that's what women go through.
And it made me learn a lesson. You women pass through a lot.
Absolutely.
Ile like tukimpeleka kwa hosi, I will strain from my back.
Na saizi umebeba mzigo, mtoto lazima
Yeah,
achanjiwe maziwa,
I had to carry the
chakula.
bag and I had to
Yes.
carry the kid because unaona sasa she has not reoccupated.
She's not recovered yet.
She has not recovered yet. The good thing part of it is the moment tukienda kwa zile clinic hata nikipata 100 people I was given the first priority.
Oh, so that's now the advantage of having twins.
That was the advantage. Ile like
nikienda kwa hosi, first
then
priority.
unapata mkienda mpaka kwa gari unapata the wife amepata kiti, mimi nimekosa. Ile like sasa wanashindwa tutoke huyu waingie na namwambia toka juu mpaka tupelekane na yeye.
Yeah.
That's another challenge. Ile like people don't understand. That was the hectic part of it. Yeah.
I want to find out from you, do you agree that men must actually stand up and participate and support like you've seen with Francis and Ruth? Well, right now it's time to introduce my next guest. I have Beatrice Kaburu, who is a mother of twins, but unlike Ruth, for her, unfortunately, she was abandoned because she had twins, meaning 2 mouths to feed and another extra child to take care of. Beatrice, welcome to the round table. So you're a mother to twin girls. How old are your girls?
2 years, 2 months.
And tell me about the day you discovered that you're having twins.
I discovered I had twins in 5 months.
When you were 5 months pregnant?
Yeah, 5 months pregnancy. Because when you get pregnant, you're like, I'm having only one child. So at 5 months, my mom was like, "Yo tumbo ni kubwa." It was extremely big. So I went to the first scan and I discovered I had twins.
So what was your initial reaction?
I was shocked, obviously shocked, because you're like, just sasa kitu unatarajia. So you utashtuka and then sasa reality, uanze kuona reality, yenyewe ni ukweli. And then you accept it and you have to move on.
But you were happy generally?
Yeah.
And excited?
Yeah, and shocked.
And shocked. So finally, but hers was more of a shock, eh? Ruth discovered on delivery day.
Yeah, that's a shock.
So finally for you now, you go into labor and the children are here. Was it an easy birth?
It wasn't an easy birth. Because you're alone, you don't have someone to take you for walks, you don't have someone at night to disturb, so it wasn't an easy birth.
What do you mean when you say you're alone? Where was
Because the husband, because I was in college when I discovered I was pregnant. So when I told him I was pregnant, he was like, twins. He was shocked because he alikuwa anadhania ni mtoto mmoja. So after I told him it was twins, alikaa like alinyamaza, alishtuka. So he was like a deadbeat father, let's say.
So he ghosted you basically, disappear.
Yeah.
And simply because the responsibility of having not one but 2 kids.
Yeah.
So you found now yourself with your mother as your primary support system. So tell me about the day that the girls finally came.
Okay, they came on a Thursday, June 15. So it was like on a Sunday. My mom threw for me a baby shower. So I sick on my bag. But I had the cramps when I said, hey, they're coming. So I packed my bag on Sunday night. On Wednesday, zikaanza. So on Thursday, one of the twin had to be tilikuwa inapotea. Because you see, when they are two, they are like struggling, fighting. So I had nidungwe shindano like for 13 hours. So imagine labor pains for 13 hours the whole night. But ni CS eventually. Yeah.
And so the girls were here. So what were the early days like? Because Ruth shared for her, she was like, "Mi lazima ni breastfeed exclusively for 6 months." So were you also of the same mindset?
Yeah, I did. But the first day when they're suckling my tits, I was like, yuck. I was feeling irritated. Nikawatupa, nikaweka hapo kwa meza, and the nurse was like, you have to breastfeed.
Yeah.
So nikafunzwa style ya unashika mmoja na mmoja. So I was breastfeeding both of them at the same time.
Did you also do the same thing, breastfeeding both babies at the same time?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
because kijana hakuwa anapenda kunyonya sana, but there was times when they would cry at the same time, and then I had to put one the couch, this side miguu inaenda hivi, and the other one.
So it's their heads that are meeting in the middle. Oh, that's so interesting.
But now you give the breast that has the more milk, you give the one who's suckling more, and then the others. But you'll have to exchange them eventually.
And so what are some of the other challenges that you experienced?
Diapers. Yani you buy diapers, you're like, guy, you think unanunua diapers kama 3 zile mingi, and you're like, 2 weeks zimeisha na zote zimeisha, zinaenda wapi?
And I'm sure a lot of moms are actually feeling you right now, because when you have one child,
Yeah,
diapers
one
is
child,
still
diapers.
expensive. So now it's 2 or 3 children.
2 diapers. And then the other challenge is, unajua, at times uko overwhelmed. You want to sleep, but you don't want to let go of the kids. But sasa yani umeonekana yani umechoka, at the same time unalala unaamka, where are my kids? You see?
And I think really that's why it's important to have a great support system, because for you, your husband is amazing. Like he supports you, anaelewa story ya mananis, kukataa kufanya kazi. And for you, where did you find your support system?
Okay, I had a nanny. I have a kid sister, so the nanny reads. Bado alilea watoto wangu. So kwa the house helps, I was okay, because I live with my mom. So part time, when the house help hayuko, my mom is in. So kwa house help, and lafu I was looking for grown up house helps, because the ladies watakusumbua, like want to go for off, you're not prepared. But now the lady atajua kulea watoto. Kuna saa like kama sahi they are potty trained, so the pampers, the budget in
It
a
helps.
cut. It helps.
And tell me about, let's go back to their father for a minute, because probably when you're pregnant, the kids are not here, he'd feel a different type of way. Now, are you in communication? Have you tried reaching out?
We talk.
Or has he reached out?
Yeah, we talk, but not that much. Akijisikia.
So does he support you in any way with the children?
My mom and my dad support me.
100%.
100%.
And I think really, wherever he is, if he's listening or watching this, you need to step up, man. Yeah? My next guest is Jen Were. Jen is 20 years old, and she's a mother to 3 children, all under the ages of 3 years old, with 2 of the kids being a set of twin boys. Welcome back to the round table. Now, remember that our conversation on raising multiples continues. You can always join the conversation via the hashtag Real Talk with Tamima. Let me know what your views, comments, and feedback are. Now, joining me on the table right now, I have Anita Damaris, who is 32 years old. Anita is a mother of 4, including a set of triplets. Anita, karibu kwenye round table. Then right here next to me, I have Jen Were, who is 20 years old. You're a mother of 3, a set of twin boys, and 1 young one who is 6 months old.
Yes.
So literally a mother of triplets.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Yes.
And of course, on my extreme left, I have with me Divina Joseph, who is 31 years old. And Divina, you are a mother to quadruplets who are 3 years old.
Yeah, sure.
So you're literally all raising multiples. Amongst the 3 of you, we have 4 plus 3 plus 3. How many children are those? 10.
I have a firstborn.
You have a firstborn. So in total, we
I
have
have another child.
11 children. You have 4.
I have 5.
You have
and
5?
then I have
an
extra
because
one.
it's 4 plus 1. So you have 5.
And an extra one who is under my care.
So you have 6. So wait, let me just keep track of the children. Amongst all of us on this
So,
table, you have 6.
Me 6.
She has 3. And you have
4.
4. So that's 9 plus 4, that's 13 children in total. Plus, if I add mine, that's 14 children in total amongst us women on this table.
Yes.
So let's talk about raising multiples. And let me start with you, Divina, because you are raising a lot of children, but I want to focus on the quadruplets specifically.
Okay. My name is Divina Joseph. I'm a mom of 2 quadruplets and a singleton and a niece who is under my care.
So in total, 6.
In total 6.
Tell me about the quads. When did you discover that you're carrying 4?
I discovered I'm carrying 4 at 3 months. Yeah, that is when I discovered after the scan. And of course, I was shocked. I literally became mentally ill because I got scared by people. Anyone who I told I'm expecting quadruplets, they were like, oh my God, you know, now your chances of survival, you know, like your chances of survival are low.
Oh, wow.
So I got scared. Yeah, but I got a lot of support from my spouse, from my family, from friends. Yeah, I had a lot of support. So I kept on pushing and having faith that I would make it.
And what about you, Anita? Tell me about the day that you discovered that you're expecting triplets.
Okay, mine was funny because at once I had that faith and conviction in me that my second child will be twins. So I knew that from the day that I conceived that this time round I love twins. But when my pregnancy was a bit complicated in a way that mimba kubwa sana, msichana niko mdogo, everyone was like, now what is happening?
Yeah.
So when I started my clinics, nikiwa 4 months, nikatumwa niende scan. When I went for scan, they were actually not triplets, they were twins. So all along I was carrying twins, but in real they were triplets.
So you did not discover that they were triplets until later on?
Until the labor day.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So for you, like Ruth again, you thought you were done until you realized bado kuna kamoja, lazima make entry.
Yeah, because mine nilifanya normal delivery and then again the complication that led to CS. So during the CS, after kutoa wa kwanza ndio walipata kuna mwingine chini yake.
And for you it was even more complicated because all along you were going for your scans.
Yes.
And all the scans were showing it's twins.
Yeah, they were twins.
So kale kamoja kalikuwa kamejificha.
Kalikuwa kamejificha kabisa.
And so finally when D-Day came, initially you were expecting twins and you thought they were both boys or girls?
They were supposed to be, as per the scan, they were supposed to be twin boys. So me, I was so ready for the twin boys, and even my sisters kept on telling me that kama wengine tunaona watoto triplets venye they are expensive, like wanakunywa maziwa mingi, now let's calculate about wewe utakuwa unatumia ngapi. So like I was so much scared and all that, lakini they were always on my side. So all along I knew they were twins.
And then finally did the triplets.
So wakati nilienda kuzaa, I was so ready for the normal delivery. I went for labor. Nilibeba mimba normal 9 months 2 weeks. Actually it extended.
And your pregnancy journey, was it smooth?
It wasn't. At any point it wasn't, because I had complications all through, but I was strong. I was so strong. My husband was always on my side, and my family members, my sisters, everyone. So nilikuwa hivyo. Yeah, and I was so very ready and very courageous.
And finally your courage got you to day of delivery.
Yeah, I went. I was so ready. Nikaenda hospitali. I was like nataka normal delivery simply because mi najipenda sana. Na ile mimba ilikuwa kubwa sana. Niliona nikifanywa CS sitafunga na hitarudi.
Itaacha ile scar kubwa sana.
Hata wacha hivyo. Ile kitumbo akitarudi nitakuwa na big potty. So sikutaka hiyo. Nilikuwa nataka I maintain my small body.
And you look amazing for a mother of 4.
So nikakuwa, I was so ready for the normal delivery. So wakati nilienda pale, I was so ready to push. And of course I pushed. Na nikazaa msichana, my first triplets, akatoka vizuri. She was a baby girl. So I was shocked. Now, kwani kumeenda aje?
Skani ilisema vijana wawili.
Nilisema vijana, now I'm getting a baby girl. Now I was like, now I don't know. Nikaambiwa now I be ready for the second one because they knew that they were twins. I pushed until like a duration of 7 hours.
Wow.
Then later kabisa,
long
yeah, it was
labor.
I'm telling you. Later baadaye kabisa ndio nikapelekwa the CS, then only to find out that kulikuwa another 2 boys. Yeah.
So nikale kasichana ndo kalikuwa surprise element. And
today
you're a mother to 4 children in total.
Yes.
And what about you, Jane? Because you have 3 kids, so a set of twin boys who have met.
Yes.
And they're quite a handful. So when did you find that you're having twins?
Okay, mi tangu nimeconceive nilikuwa najua tu ninaenda kupata mtoto mmoja. Manake sikujua kama ni watoto wawili au nini. So nilikuja kugundua kwamba I'm carrying twins wakati nishaanza labor.
So ile siku ya kuzaa
ndio nimejua.
And all along ulikuwa umeenda kufanya scans ama bado?
Nilikuwa sijawahi because clinic yenyewe nilianza at 7 months. Ndio ninaanza clinic because I was still young, I was only 18. So nilikuwa naogopa madaktari wataona mtoto mdogo mbona ana ujauzito.
And that's something that we'll get into, because you see, especially I'm sure for women who are carrying multiples, it's very important for you to actually do your prenatal, go to your clinic, talk to a doctor, consult. Huh?
Yes.
And so uko pale, when uko 18 years, mimba ndo hiyo, and I understand in your family you have a history of twins.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Okay, so my mom wamezaliwa twins. But so mi sikuwa najua kama mi nitapata twins because also my eldest sister has got twins, a boy and a girl. So mi nikajua tu inaishia hapo, maybe she was the one carrying the genes, imeishia hapo. So mi wakati naumwa, cause niliumwa for about 2 weeks, naenda hospitali narudi, naenda hospitali naambiwa still. So nilivyoona mbona kila siku bado, ngoja niende nikafanyiwe scan. Naenda kufanyiwa scan naambiwa you are carrying twins. Mmoja ameshageuka, mwingine bado. I was shocked. I was mentally ill.
Because that's not what you are prepared for.
Yes. Because kwanza nilishangaa, where on earth am I going to get the funds? Twins, mbona anasema twins unanunua diaper mara ngapi?
And how did your partner feel when you informed him that you guys are expecting twins?
He was very happy. Very happy, though we had nothing. But he was very happy. So I was like, mbona unafurahi, unajua tutatoa wapi pesa? Then he told me, Mungu ataprovide. Then I stayed calm until the day nilienda nikajifungua my boys.
And I've met them. And what's interesting about her boys, because when I met them and I asked them their names, they introduce each other as each other. Yes. So the first one is called Philbert, and the second one?
Nobat.
So Philbert introduces himself as Nobat. Nobat introduces himself as Philbert. And I was like, why? Is it intentional to confuse people?
Yes, intentionally. Because unapata wakikutana na stranger, waulizwa, unaitwa nani? Anakuambia naitwa Nobat.
And that is Philbert talking.
Yes, but in real sense it's Philbert. Then unauliza the other, unadhani maybe atasema his real name, but he goes and says the opposite.
And so you have 2 sets of twins, 2 years old, and you have another child, a girl, who is 6 months old.
Yeah.
So what is it like having literally 3 children under the age of 3?
In real sense, I always get tired. Mtu unachoka sana. Because this one is a small girl. She needs to be taken care of. Mwingine huyu pia hapa wako wawili, wanataka kushughulikiwa, then hawaoni kama huyu ni mtoto. Wote ni watoto. Mama, achana na mtoto kwanza, tushughulikie sisi. Ama sometimes mtoto analia na kutuma kwanza kwa mtoto. Mama, enda ukamwangalie mtoto. But in real sense wote ni watoto. Maana unakuta kama ni kubadilisha diaper, nabadilisha wote. Kama ni okay, so I'm just raising triplets.
And you literally raised triplets. Your boys now are 6 years.
Yes.
So 2 boys, 1 girl. So what is it like giving your attention to them? Because usually it's hard enough when you have one. So I can just imagine what village you have in your house, having 3 plus the older one.
Okay, mine was funny because like unaona wangu hawakunyonya, so hawakunyonya kabisa. They were like nilikuwa na feed na none. So usiku hakuna kulala. After 30 minutes mmeanza kufeed na baby number 1. Una feed, after feeding baby number 1 lazima umpatie time weed up, umulalishe. That is 30 minutes, another one, another 30 minutes, another one 30 minutes. Tangu malizie yule wa kwanza ameshahisi njaa, ameshaamuka. So it was like hakuna kulala, hakuna, yani it was tiresome.
But you have a supportive partner.
Yeah, sure. Kila wakati we were like akichukua huyu mimi anashughulikia huyu, mimi nashughulikia yule. It was just a smooth journey for me because hakuwa niache like ninalea watoto peke yangu or anything. We were all together.
And what about for you, Divina? Because you have 4 at the same time.
It was not easy at all. Especially, she talked about fatigue. Because I'm always tired. Like, every time I'm always fatigued. So, and then the financial aspects. We get
Diapers.
financial constraints throughout. And then the psychosocial part, you know, like psychosocially we are, you know, we are down. Sometimes you just need someone to talk to.
Because it can be a lot. It's very
a
draining.
lot.
Constantly
It's a lot.
giving your attention.
Yes.
Caring for these young ones.
Yes, the house helps, high turnover of house helps. You see, like, when I'm looking for a house help, you know, normally we interview them. And then they're like, uko na watoto wangapi? And I'm like, oh my God.
You dread that question.
You know, I don't like that. Sometimes ebu ngoja nitakupigia, and then I don't call back. Because I'm trying to avoid. No, I'm trying to get a household who will not ask me how many kids I have.
Awapate aone.
Asiniulize, uko na watu, niko na mapacha. You know, mapacha sounds better than saying. So house helps, it's a big time issue.
So how many do you have at any given time?
At the moment, I have 2.
Okay. So
But
it's important.
yes,
At the moment,
I have 2.
And how many do you have, Anita?
When wakiwa wandogo, I was having two, but now I have one.
Because they're older, so they're easier to manage. And what about you?
None.
So you're full-time mom.
Full time.
So ni wewe tu na wao.
Me too.
Mnang'ang'ana.
Yes.
And let's talk about the kids for a minute here, because a lot of the times when we see multiple children out, and especially when they're younger, they're usually dressed alike. But I believe that even at that age, as a parent, you can see the differences in their personalities. So what do you have to be conscious of when as a parent, when you're bringing up multiple children? Maybe let's start with you, Anita.
Okay, for me, I don't like matching their clothes like a uniform, like sort of. Because mimi kwangu napenda mtoto akue like an individual. If they are dressing black, the other one can do pink and the other colors. So mimi huwa siangalii sana, because once nikianza kuwavalisha uniformly, watakuwa wanaona like lazima tufanane. Mi kwangu napenda kila mtu ajue I'm individual.
And this you did from an early age. Ulikuwa unawavalisha separate.
Yes, until today. So kama ni msichana, avae nguo yake mzuri, vijana, kila mtu nguo yake kivyake. And by any chance, kama lazima wavae zikifanana sawa, but that is not in my mind.
Na wewe Jen, because wako nimeona pale they are really twinning.
Okay, as for me, sasa kwa vile ilikuja na ile joy ingine yenye nilikuwa sijai kutana nayo tangu. Watoto wangu walikuwa wanavaa same ever since.
Hadi wa leo. So ukinunua unanunua mbili.
Nanunua mbili.
Kwanza unaomba discount. Unajua nanunua mbili.
Nanunua mbili itabidi unipunguzie. So hivyo, nanunua kama ni mbili, kama ni kiatu same nini. Cause size ukiwavalisha zenye hazifanani wanakukataza. Mama, mbona sijavaa sawa na Nobet? Unipendi?
So for them it's important to show that you treat them equally. And how they dress is part of that.
Exactly.
Because he told me actually, Philbert,
Yes.
told me mami alininunulia viatu na kuna zingine nyingi tena sana nyumbani.
Yes.
And what about you, Davina? Because you're buying 4 at once.
Okay, me, I dress them the same.
Are they identical?
There are 2 sets of identical.
So 2 sets of...
2 sets of identical. Wanafanana wawili.
One gender?
Both wote ni wasichana.
So you have two okay, you have the quadruplets.
I have quadruplets.
But two identical, so twins in that way.
Okay, no, I have quadruplets. Who are 2 sets of identicals. Like wanafanana wawili. The quadruplets hawafanani wote.
Yeah.
Wanafanana wawili.
And I'm sure the pictures are rolling, so the viewers can see the difference between all the kids.
Yeah.
So do you dress them alike? Is it a thing?
Me, I dress them alike because even my friends, family, when they come to see them, they bring same clothes.
And okay, I have to confess this because as a mother, and this happened to me even as soon as yesterday when I bathed my son, and I was like, now what is he gonna wear? You know, sometimes it's a lot of work, eh?
It's a lot of work.
Because I had guests over and I needed to get him ready in like 5 minutes. So I can imagine you have to think that for 4 children. So sometimes it's easier when you just buy the same outfit and
yeah, the same outfits. Sasa hakuna nguo ya mtu wanatoshana.
Yes.
So ile unapata next ndio unavalisha. And right now they actually wakiona nguo yenye iko different from theirs, because I have a niece who is under my care. I took her when she was 2 months old. Sometimes life happens, so I started staying with her when I was pregnant. So my niece has been wearing like her type of clothes, and then akakuja akarealize hapana, how comes hawa wanafananisha? She started resisting, so I had to change the dress code. So na mi ununua nguo 5 na wanatoshana nguo 5.
And they like it.
Yes, they like it because if waone mwingine na amevaa different one, they will fight for it. Actually right now they like wearing their sister now, my daughter, my big daughter, wanapenda kuvaa nguo zake ile to look different, but to avoid the drama and the fights, they have to dress the same.
And I know right now we're talking about clothes, but it also brings up another important topic, fairness. How do you make all your kids feel like mommy gives or daddy gives all of us the same attention, mommy loves all of us the same, mommy does not have a favorite? How do you consciously as a parent navigate that?
As for me, you know, my children, they have, okay, the quadruplets, they have different personalities. So there is one set which is calm, and the other one is hyper. And there is one specific one, yani akileta shida, if you calm her, everything is okay. Yeah. But if you don't attend to her, like she will mess up with everyone. So I always, it's not like, okay, I love them equally, but there's one who I always make sure that she's okay.
So there's really no perfect at equal. Huyu nikimpatia 10 minutes, huyu 10 minutes. It depends on the personalities of the children.
It depends on the personality. For example, now, in my case, they are now 3 years. They know programs. So you get one wants to watch this. Mmoja anataka Baby TV, mwingine anataka Nickelodeon, mwingine anataka some comedy, mwingine anataka hii nyimbo ya Jesus You Love Me So Much, that one. So there is one, kuna mmoja, if I don't put what she wants,
Meltdown.
nakwambia hiyo TV itazimwa.
So that's the one
So
you
the other one,
tend to...
yeah, so I try and go her way, though I'm really trying to
also rein
make
that
sure.
in.
Yes, but
Yeah.
hey, she can be chaotic, so sometimes I have no option.
What
The other
about-
ones, they just get calm and join.
What about you, Anita?
Okay, wangu wako funny in a way. Kuna mmoja mwenye anatendingi kubehave like mimi na yeye we are twins.
Wewe na yeye. So they are very mature. They are like an old soul.
Yeah, sasa mimi na yeye tuna twin in a way, like we are so close.
Is that the girl?
No, a boy.
It's one of the boys.
One
okay.
of the boys. So one of the boys is like anataka all the attention. Akiamka asubuhi amerani kwa bedroom ya mama, angalia is mom still there or anything. So every time yeye ni mama's boy. And then wengine wakalan anakuanga hivyo, and then they are like they don't have any problem. So wakwangu huo wanapatana kabisa, like let us watch this, let us do this, they don't have any problem. Then again, then huyu msichana pia, it's like literally a boy.
Because she's growing up with boys. So
Hakuna
like a tomboy.
hakuna tofauti yake na vijana, so haikuangi ni shida mingi sana, lakini huyo kijana naye anataka kukuwa treated so special in a way. Sijui ni kwa nini, ni kama vile maybe I named him after my father, so tunamuitanga tata. So ni kama hiyo anaonanga ni kama ninampenda, lakini I love
your
them
favorite.
equally. Yeah.
And now when it comes to, maybe now let's talk about probably marriages, because you have a supportive partner, she has a supportive partner as well, but usually when it comes to kids, they can put a strain on any marriage. So how do you sort of like buffer your marriage to make sure that even na hizi challenges zote tunaweza pitia ndogo ndogo, we still stay strong in marriage? Anita?
Okay, us, we strong believers because we both saved and we much believe in God. And apart from the normal life ya watoto, I always say that we have our own life. Because hata kama tuko na watoto ndio, lakini by the end of the day, I am an individual. So, napatanga time ya bwana yangu, naye anapata time yangu, and everything just flows.
Wangu hawajaanza shule, they are only 2 years.
Yeah.
Hawajaanza shule. Then for upande wa ku strengthen marriage plus na watoto, it's this way. So mi najaribu watoto kwanza, because nikisema huyu kwanza, baba yao kwanza, alafu watoto nakuta watoto wanaumia. Then sometimes nakuta tunakosana kwa vitu vya ujinga. Au mbona umemchapa Norbert hujamchapa Phil, because Philbert ndo roho yake. So nakuta tumekosania hicho kitu kidogo, then inabidi akifanya kosa kidogo Philbert ni mchape tu ili watu kidraw sasa.
But how do you and your husband, sort of like when you're having all those small disagreements about how you raise the kids, the small things around the kids, how do you stay strong in your relationship? Because kuna wale ambao wanaume wanawaacha because wanaona hii maneno ya kuwa na watoto 3 4, siezani.
Yeah, okay. As for me, inabidi pale hivyo, so kwanza tumweke Mungu mbele. Mungu kwanza everything, then marriage. Because ukiweka Mungu kwa mbele kwa kila kitu, everything inakuwa okay. So sisi tunafanyaje? Okay, for watoto, kwa sababu vitu vingine vinaweza vikakosekana, sema unakosa pesa, unapata hivyo ndio vinakosanisha watu wengi. Maana wanaona watoto shakuwa wengi na pesa ni kidogo. So tunafanyaje? We just accept the little that we have.
Absolutely. And Divina, as we wind up?
As for me, I think the babies, they brought joy. And now from the family I'm married to, actually they feel like I brought blessing to their family because they don't have the history of multiples. So, and my husband is one calm person, he's introverted, so he always goes my way. When we want to do something, he always consult me, and like he says, whatever you say is what, like, I'll go with it. So we don't have much arguments.
You communicate well and
yeah,
you
much
sort
arguments,
any issues
yes,
that may come up.
because sometimes I feel like okay, like he's going my way so much, so I'm like, you can also make a decision. He's like, no, 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 no. You know, he's like, you know, he saw me with the pregnancy. He saw me suffer. He saw me vomit blood throughout the pregnancy. He saw me struggle, like waking up, like I'm up throughout the night, no sleeping. When the babies were small, the transnighting. So sometimes he said no.
Well, right. So most of the hour we've had from the parents firsthand, what it's like raising multiples. Well, I had a chance to catch up with some actual real life grown up multiples just to hear what their perspective is when it comes to actually living life and being part of a twin, triplet, or even quadruplet set. Take a look. So I'm here with an interesting group of young people, but obviously what stands out about them the most is the fact that they're all identical. And they're part of the identical family, which is a group that sort of like tries to connect people who are part of a multiple set, whether twins, triplets, or quadruplets. So we're just going to be meeting them and hearing from them firsthand what it's like growing up as part of a multiple set. And of course, asking them some questions that you and I are very curious about when it comes to being a twin, a triplet, or a quadruplet. For instance, can they read each other's thoughts? So that, I'm sure you guys get that a lot. So I'm going to start here. Probably tell me your names. So you are?
I'm Nelly.
And?
Jen.
Nelly and Jen.
Yeah.
So identical twins. Yes. I literally cannot tell you apart. Earlier on I tried, but again, totally identical. We are coming back to you guys. And you guys are?
I'm Dennis Davis.
And Davis.
Yeah.
So Dennis and Davis, I know the difference. Lakini sitawachomea.
Yes, promise.
And here we have
Linda.
Linda and?
Lina.
And Lina.
Yeah.
So Linda and Lina, again, I figured out the difference, but identical apart from that one small detail. And then here we have?
Patricia.
Patricia.
Anne.
And Anne. So Patricia and Anne, you confused me. I'm not even going to try. Purely identical.
Paul.
Paul.
And Moses.
And Moses. And Moses is the extrovert. Or I've mixed it up again? He's the outgoing one.
I think you are right. Yeah.
I'm right. You see, I remember. Okay. So I want to hear from you guys firsthand. What was it like growing up as part of a multiple set? Because you're twins.
I play the first half, then he gets during the second half, and the referee doesn't notice.
So you would switch places intentionally?
Yes, but sometimes it worked to our challenge, because I remember he did a mistake, then I was lifted at the parade. So the teacher realized baadaye that he had punished the wrong person. So that day they gave me a lot of tea and mandazi.
So did they punish him afterwards since he was the culprit?
No.
He took one for the team.
They just promised me that when I'll do something wrong, then
they'll punish him in your
Yes,
place. Oh, that
yes,
is
yes.
hilarious. So how sure your parents never switched you at birth?
it's so hard to realize that anyway.
Can they tell the difference?
Yes, they can.
100%.
Yeah, but when we are on phone, sometimes they confuse, especially my mom.
To date, hii miaka yote.
They confuse, yeah.
Okay, let me hear from you guys. So can your parents tell the difference?
Yes, they can.
Absolutely. Hata kwa simu. Hawezi danganya mom.
No, but dad cannot tell the difference.
So it takes him a minute.
Through the phone, he can't.
So have you guys switched places before, tried to pretend to be each other?
No, we have never done that.
And I want to ask, let me ask you guys this question. Looking at some of you, you're dressed alike. Unajua tumezoea twins wakiwa wadogo tunaona wakivaa ile kimapacha. So is this something that you guys like even well into adulthood? Let me hear from you guys because you're literally wearing the same outfit and look like the same person.
Yeah, we shop the same time. So that's why we buy most of the things the same.
To date, even as grown-ups?
Yeah, even
so her wardrobe
to
is
date.
similar to your wardrobe?
Yeah. We have
And
the same taste actually.
so is there ever a time where she buys something and then you come back, you're like, oh my God, I literally bought the same thing?
Yeah, it happens a lot.
And so do you guys find that she could be thinking something and you're like, can you read each other's minds? That's what everybody wants to know.
Yes, At times we can. She could want to say something, and I'm like, oh, that's just what I wanted to say.
So what do you want to say? It doesn't work like that. She wants to laugh. Huh? So it's like there's a psychic connection. Mnakubali, kuna psychic connection.
We do.
So
Mostly it does happen when someone is a bit far from each other, when we are far away from each other. It does happen.
So is there specific incidents where literally you guys could point out that, oh my God, this person read my mind? I don't know how, but they did.
I can put it like this. When we were doing our mocks exam in class 8, tuliekwa different classes so far away from each other, and we got the same marks, the same points.
Identical.
Yeah.
So in all subjects, I'm at the aggregate.
The aggregate
Was the same.
Yeah, was the same.
So did that happen to the rest of you guys as well? Yes. Like KCP, KCSE, same marks?
Major exams.
Oh wow, interesting. So let's hear from you, pretty ladies. I'm curious, is your twin your best friend?
Yes, she's my best friend.
And do you guys fight?
Yes, we do.
So how are those fights?
Arguments. We stopped fighting like physically.
Oh, you used to fight physically?
Of course we do.
Who would win?
Me. Guys, she used to punch me, beat me, and then I would like, yes, I give up. Then I'm mad for like 20 minutes. I don't want to talk to her. But again, I have to talk to her.
Okay.
Then we get back and we're friends again. Yeah.
Let me hear from the guys. Do you fight?
Yes, we do have arguments. Yes, but I'd say for now, as we are grown, it's a bit more mature arguments. Yeah, more mature fights. Yes, but we're still best friends. It's like no more any other relationship.
And do you live together now, or everyone has their own life?
Not now, but we used to.
But we're with each other every day.
So is that important, seeing your twin every day? Is that important? Like you have to talk to each other?
Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, it's important to check on each other. We call each other daily, to know how they're doing.
What's the longest you've been away from each other?
Wow, we have never separated.
Ever?
Yeah.
Yeah? And if you had to separate from her and not hear from her for like a week or a month?
What?
The look on your
2
face.
days are a lot. 2 days
It's like
are a
heart
lot.
attack.
Okay.
It's
We can't
you'll be
separate,
depressed.
yeah.
And what about you guys?
For about 3 months, yes.
And you hacked it?
Yes, but we kept on communicating.
So calling each other?
Yes, talking on WhatsApp, texting and everything. Yeah. And you know, sometimes if you don't communicate, even your bodies will tell what your twin.
So does that ever happen where one of you find that kuna watu ambao wanaweza kwanza nyinyi warembo au meremeta kabisa, kuna mtu pengine anataka kudate you guys not because of who you are but because you're a twin, just for the experience?
Yes, we have met such people.
So how do you handle that?
Okay, first of all, you take it as a joke. Then you see like, this guy is serious.
Is there a point where someone that you're each dating confuses? Or can your boyfriends tell the difference?
Yeah, they can tell the difference. Kwa sababu ukipenda mtu, you have to look at those specific things that you... Yeah.
So let me ask, what's the one thing about him that annoys you?
When he becomes hankered by something.
When he's angry?
Yes, it can really become out of hand. Yeah, and now I have to pull him and make sure that he is out of that place.
So you're the calm one in that regard?
I don't know, maybe he can explain.
Do you agree? So that's
Yes,
the one thing about you that annoys him, and you know it.
Yes, that one I agree. I take long to react, but when I react, you won't like it.
And what annoys you about him?
He likes details a lot, even for simple things. Yes.
And you unataka haraka.
Yeah, kuna vitu zingine unapata hazitahitaji too much details. You just see it and understand. Ama unaambiwa na una understand, then things move on.
Is she a good cook?
No. But I can say that hapendi kupika sana, but she can try.
You're like in shock.
I can cook, but I don't like cooking that much.
So she's the better cook?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to complete this statement and tell us something about your twin that only you know. Yeah? My twin is?
My twin is She looks shy, but she's very aggressive.
Do you agree with that statement?
No, I'm not shy. But aggressive, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, similarly to her, tell me something about your twin. My twin is?
She's very outgoing. Yeah.
Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but she thinks you're shy.
But I'm not.
And she's like, no, you're very shy.
Looks.
Okay.
Yes, the looks. Okay.
So, two of you, who takes the longest time to get ready?
Of course, he'll say me. If you were to ask him, he'll say me. But I know we both take a lot of time.
So, he takes longer to get
Yeah,
ready.
it takes longer.
We in 1 hour.
Even to, yes. Even to take a shower takes longer. I don't know what he does. Yeah.
And then, would you want to get twins in future when you settle down?
No,
Why not for you?
I wouldn't want that. I've seen us being raised up, and I want singles.
You want singles. What about you?
I want twins.
No, I would want to have singles.
Why?
Just to get a taste of it. Yeah. Me, whatever God bless me with. So, for
accept
twins,
it?
yes. Because I know they are blessing.
Me, no, because you see, most ladies, when they come to me, they expect that when we start dating, we will start making twins. And that's a no-go zone for me. Yeah, I would not want to have twins.
When do utapata twins? Nishaona.
Okay, I just love kids and wakikuja in double nitashukuru.
Uko tu
Mungu.
sawa.
Niko-
Okay, so all right, there we've had it straight up from the identical twins themselves.
Bye.
There, you've seen it. I want to thank the ladies for joining me here on the round table today. And you know this table, when we come, we leave it on the table. So help me leave it on the table. Thank you so much. I'm sure that tumefungua watu akili kule, wameelewa where they need to be supportive, because ultimately when you're a parent, whether you have one child, 2, 3, multiples, at the end of the day, it's very important to take care of yourself, have a good support system, and even more so when you're raising multiples, either in the form of your partner, your mother, your friends, support where you can. And also, just as a quick one to add, I know that there's a society, it's called Multiple Society of Kenya.
Yeah.
So that if there is anybody out there who is raising multiples, please look out at this society, because I know they have amazing initiatives, like their schools where you could get discounts.
Yeah,
they
sure.
actually help to safeguard some of their members if you're going through something. It actually takes listening to a parent who's raising a multiple like you to understand some of the challenges that you might be facing. Well, that's it from me, Tamima. Until next time, this has been the Round Table. I'll see you next time. Yeah.
Special thanks to E+ for medic and ambulance services.